you could with me. We could hang out, do the day with me. You tryna be a man, it could stay friendly. We could do the beach, we could hang out. Yes, her and the E go to my house. You could spend the night till we wake up. Do it all again, cause it ain't mud. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams. Hey yo, my new thing is I don't want you round if you useless. I make a living rhyming, same job as Dr. Seuss's. People only give to give back, that's recoupment. Always have their two hands out, like they. My new thing is you ain't even gotta be my new chick. You can just pull up and hang out and be a new friend. Or I can show you how to train the dragon like. And either way, it ain't gotta be love. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams.
Yeah. So every morning after snoring,
You let the rest of the damn league. You won't play nobody.
Philadelphia
As
is
soon
known
as
for
you see
having
you play
some
me, you
very
find
vocal
time.
fans.
You
And nearly
nasty bitch.
70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field.
What's going on?
Today, an NFC battle in store for us between the Washington Commanders and the Philadelphia Eagles. Officially beyond the halfway point now, eyes starting to shift to the playoff picture as this Week 10 game gets underway. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Buying some time right. Downfield, and Tislaw has it. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. That's going to give the Commanders a first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Fix the Eagles! Fix the Eagles! Ready?
And first carry now, Brishon Smith. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Here's the one back on the handoff. This is close, but doesn't
Hey, man, kiss my ass,
They're going to be
video
left
game.
with a 4th and short.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points in
Ridiculous,
each
bro.
of the
Damn
contests.
well it
And
was
as
the
long
first
as they can
time.
reliably get games like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here.
Red, Buffalo 65, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Back to the well again. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
These fourth down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across. That defense was having none of it, and now they get themselves off the field.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
This is the first carry for the rookie from Florida. And they drop him after just a yard. Second down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Finds the in route complete. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Here we go, here we go. Mike, ready.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Bounced it outside, but still no luck because he's brought down at the line. 2nd down coming up. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
60. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready, ready.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Pass cut, 9-yard line. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game,
you got to play the rest of your game this year, man.
1st and goal, they're hoping for an opening drive touchdown.
Trap alert.
So just to fuck with you.
Cougar 19. Let go.
They'll try and punch it in. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6.
Come on, come on. Set. Panther 60, Panther 60.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. And he's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. There was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he found his man.
Yeah, that was an ill-advised decision. But when you give your receiver a chance, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust your guys are better than theirs.
They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now.
What did I call a timeout for? Yeah. No, I called a time.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set.
Out,
1st and 10.
challenging the spot of the ball.
Get it. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Hand off to the back. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Ready.
1st down, play action.
Yeah.
Away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
Listen, this guy's reputation certainly precedes him in any game he's on the field, but it doesn't always keep QBs away from challenging.
I don't know what I did to this game.
You know what will deter quarterbacks? Results, and those are the results he's looking for.
Only when I play you, bro. It's like the game fucking
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete
paying me
pass.
back. You and the Giants. Everybody else, regular fucking football game, bro. Whenever I play you and the Giants, they just be retarded.
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
He don't want to play the rest of the league. He's trying to play yellow, but motherfucker put a coffee IV in. Don't go to sleep to play me.
Hold the ready.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long.
70 Timberwolves.
3rd and long for him here. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied. They responded. They'll force a 4th down.
I already know. No problem. Yep.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
Right up the gut. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
60.
Back-to-back carries here. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Ready, 18, Fox Cowboy 80. Ready.
Richardson back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
He's got it at the 24. Jukes away from one. You'll love the effort on that return as he gets him all the way up beyond the 40. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready, ready.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Completed to his running back.
Oh, come on, ref. Unnecessary roughing.
Before he's met and escorted out.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little
I'm clearly out of bounds. Bro, I'm down 7 yards out of bounds. The man still trying to that down
One of
tackle
the
me.
veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions.
Must be some of that South Carolina shit.
Taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Fucking play bent over. Like he's still over here trying to tackle somebody.
Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They'll be set up 2nd and 7. Now looking to throw. He's got Smith again. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Here we go, here we go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long.
Oh my God, man.
Tried to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception.
I don't even want to play this shit no more, bro.
And the Eagles are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Bro, it was the first. I threw the ball to the wrong person. The player held my fucking tight end.
Everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Liking 18. Get up.
Here's a give on 1st and goal. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Only when I play you.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to
Look
throw.
at this
And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Setting up to throw. He rolls to his right. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback
I lost the fair sim to you. Team clearly better than yours.
Looking at a tough
And now they
spot
out
to
here
punt it
playing
away.
like they
If this
fucking
3rd down
retarded.
is unsuccessful.
Crack on 80. Ready, ready.
Dropping back to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And this one won't get there. Looked good, but the stop is made just before he could get the first.
Time and again, receivers will tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even 2 defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
Jordan Stout on now to punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And it's a fake. They only need a couple of inches. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. That's good for a couple of yards. And the conversion sets them up with a new set of downs. So first and 10 now from the 30. We send the tight end in motion left. First and 10, looking to throw. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they face second down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
They'll throw on second and 10. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Throw here, third down. That is once again incomplete. Consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to fourth down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out, how in the heck do we turn this around?
No, like, so all of a sudden my old line can't block nobody.
He has it at the 22. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10.
Here we go, set.
There's a dive up the middle. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
To throw, Richardson. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, but less so when it's target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
They'll run here on first down. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Now Richardson to throw. On the move, headed right. Now he takes it. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. They get 37 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
So he run past the entire team.
These are the results he's getting. They're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field. And
when
start
throwing clock, I ain't even getting ready to fuck up my day off with this bullshit, bro.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
He's got to fight for it and get in. Touchdown.
Just bouncing off that.
The Eagles take a 20-zip lead. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche,
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those forces before they find Pater.
The kick team out there for the
I'm
Eagles.
gonna be YouTube yellow for this summer.
Okay, well, that was over the 20 in the landing zone and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Ready, set.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's going to be 2nd down.
19, Tiger, 19.
Pass play now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. So 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Air it out on 3rd. He finds Johnston. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. So 2 minutes still to play in this 1st half, partner. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Hawk 70.
Throwing from the gun here. This is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders chop some of the lead off before the half. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders get it back to a 14-point game. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This is Knight with the return here. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable. And it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
This is Evans. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. New set of downs from 37.
70 Timberwolves.
On 1st down, they'll run. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Complete out to
Super
the right.
Gene playing wide receiver.
Won't
Get
find
the
much
fuck
there
out
as
of
it
here,
reaches
bro.
the 41. Ashton Gelati
That's
driving in
the
there for the
shit I be
stop.
talking about.
Richardson on 3rd. Trying to set up that screen, but it falls incomplete. And now they're facing 4th down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
And he's going to get him further up there.
Yeah, he had 99 speed. Mostly just chase him down from the other side of the field. Get the fuck out of here. I hate this fucking game.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. That's complete to Johnston, now right. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Throwing on 2nd. And he's tackled after getting this to
He
the
caught that,
46. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
First down, Commanders.
He'll look to throw. Find Smith here underneath. And
Holding.
he's tackled with markers down.
Oh, how about
this
that?
One should be on the defense.
How about that?
Well, he had a chance
Let
to
me get
bump
some
and
fucking
avoid the
calls.
hit, Brock, but
Help me out.
we knew the outcome from the moment he decided not to and made contact. That flag came out.
Fucking game trying.
Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic first down. Looking to throw here. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. They send a man in motion. He's going to throw it again. And he's going to have the Washington touchdown. The Commanders make it a one-score game before halftime. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Commanders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Ready?
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
Ready? Go!
He's back to throw. We've got a screen to the running back. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This is Knight with the return here. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready? Back to 60. Back to 60. Ready?
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Here we go. Here we go. Gotta be lying. Sixty Bison. 60 Bison. Ready?
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He'll dump this one off to his running back complete. And he'll get it up to the 38-yard line before going down. 6-yard gain on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Go! Cowboy!
Read option
And he ran right by him.
Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down.
That's a lot of
The difference
audible
right there,
right
Kate,
now.
between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a
The fact
positive
that that
gain.
player ran right past him, bro, was literally there, saw the whole
One more
exchange,
here on 2nd down.
and just ran past him.
Here we go.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Viking 18.
This game really be trying to fucking send me over the edge.
Cowboy 80. Ready?
It's a design keeper. It's Richardson. And that short gain is enough for a new set it down.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
Let's go now. 19 Charger, 19 Charger.
Richardson on 1st and 10. Cook hauls it in. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Escapes out to the left. He can run it. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. It's his running back. And he's taken down at the 30. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because
got
he's so
fucking
good
blood
at it.
pressure
Got that
up
one near
early
the
in the
line,
fucking morning.
and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass to far more than a modest gain.
To the air on this 1st down, Richardson. Chased out to his right. He's keeping it. And he's going to go out of bounds just
right
short of
there.
that red zone.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Cougar 19.
Now 9. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Manages a gain of 3 there. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass and a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Street. Dragon 60. Panther 11, Panther 11.
From the red zone on 1st. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Well, partner, I think this defense had enough. This QB has been getting out of the pocket and doing damage with his legs, but not this time. Great pursuit, great effort, and they're able to wrap him up for the sack.
Here's Richardson. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Hurt. Check. Ready.
3rd and long. It's Richardson. He couldn't hang on, Brock. It looked like a touchdown, but it slips right through his hands, and now it's 4th down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. You've got to find a completion right there. Had the lead at the break, and the important thing is really to come out hot in the 2nd half and add to it. Sure, you love touchdowns, but you'll take those 3 points as well.
His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Warriors 70.
Airing it out to start this drive.
Look at this shit.
Pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. They'll throw it. Completed over the middle. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and we can find a completion just like that.
This one misses the tight end. And now it's second down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
Looking to throw again on second down. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion.
Boy.
They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass
Got throw sand in my eyes with them, boy.
Here we go, son.
Here he goes, third and long. Complete left side, it's just long. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Complete to Isaac Tesla. A 2-yard gain. It's fourth down.
On fourth down, Fields. That's complete, just long. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on fourth down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line.
Speed. Hopefully
They
just
get
run right
23
behind
on
him.
that one. And that's going to give the Commanders the first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go.
They send a receiver in motion right.
319, can I cut? Right.
Fields on first down. On the screen, this is White. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's Commanders football, and they need to get to work here. They're trailing late. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Don't jump. Ready? Set high.
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, son. Right.
Looking to throw Fields. Forced out to his right. He takes it himself. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
You know, sometimes, and you've heard this from a lot of the great coaches, know when to lose a battle to win the war. And that time, just simply not taking a loss, pretty big deal for the offense.
Here we go. You good? Right.
Fields on third. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Jake Elliott's on now to attempt this field goal. This is going to be a 31-yarder from the right hash. Cracking for it, and it's good! And it pulls him back within one score here in the fourth.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. About 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Back. 70 Lions. Cougar 19.
Play fake, it's Richardson. Vacates quickly left side. He's going to keep it this time. And he's
The fact that he ain't fumbled the ball yet, bro, is really getting ready to piss me off.
You've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Cougar 19.
That play straight ahead. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Let's go. 19 Lions. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Richardson now. Short pass brought in.
Oh my God!
Close to the 40 before going out. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap
Yes,
first
I'm fine.
down.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Got it. Ready.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
Warrior 70. Come on. Come on. Set. Bravo 80. Cup 19. Cup 19. Trap 60. Trap 60. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready.
Now Richardson to throw. He's got it inside the 25. They're going to be working for the red zone as he reaches the 16.
Hurry up, get this shit off my
They're going to move the
TV.
chains after a big play, 39 yards.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the
You
ball.
see how the
in
game
this league.
moved you fucking 3
Short
yards to
things
make that
sometimes
catch?
You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job
We're
done.
gonna talk about that.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Ready. Mustang 19. Let go.
Richardson to throw again. And the Commanders' rush brings him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head.
No
You
fumble
come
the
right
entire
back, you
game.
get a sack
All
of
the
your
sacks,
own,
all
and
the
you change the
everything.
momentum
Not
as
one
quickly
fumble.
as you can.
70 Rangers. Set. Here we go. Set.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. Looking quickly here.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 79 Broken. 18 Pioneer.
Here come the
7
bullshit.
Pirates. 7 Pirates. Check smash. Check smash. Ready.
He'll throw it. Just got it away before the hit button. It doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is just a nice Nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch a college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. That's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Well, best of luck here. It's fourth and a considerable distance.
Let's go now. Liking 18. Check smash. Check smash. Tap it. Rig. Rig.
In the bullshit.
Looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Go.
First and 10. Here's Fields. Smith pulls this one in along the sideline. And this one doesn't go far.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Here we go.
Here's the one back on the handoff. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. A dose of the hurry
No
up
user
offense here.
shit. The computer just hopping off fucking blocks. Right?
Back to throw it. Johnson finds the football
Look at-
complete. And they get
Hey,
this
Dre.
down to the 44 before he stopped. That's an 11-yard
Nah,
pickup.
man.
It
That's some
gives them
con
the first
artist
down.
shit there, Dre. You gotta have some morals and some standards, man.
Momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Slim flam ass shit. You know what I mean?
Throwing on first down. Fields. Brought in by his back Smith. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Commanders down by 7. Second and 3 now. Fields to throw it. Buys time, rolling right. He tucks it and takes off. He has room past the 25. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
Man, I don't ever
You said
want
what?
to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
Hey, man. Because it's Justin Fields.
They can decide to
okay?
play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal. And send him over right.
Yeah, but
Ground on first and goal. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. This is going to go as a pickup of 4. Second and goal coming up.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Setting up to pass. Looking, but will not find it. So incomplete on second and goal, Brock. Chance of starting to run thin to score here. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. He takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
he ain't
You know what
have
that's
to
like?
run
That's like
nowhere. All
pass
he had
across
to do
your
was
own
catch
crease
the
in
ball.
hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, then let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
So So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders bring it back to even. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. Good work so
bro.
far. He's got room. And he goes out of bounds. And that's excellent field position up across the 40.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the 4th quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that 3rd phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
Now hold on, everyone. There's a Commanders player shaken up after that play, and he's in need of some attention.
I can't, man. I'm really trying.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Back to throw. Pass him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be out of bounds to start that.
Now I
cross.
lose another
Still
timeout?
win it with a field goal or a touchdown, Brock. It's going to be 2nd down.
Shit, bro. They ain't find a way to fuck me over every time I play this fucking game, bro.
Let's go. Panther 11, 70 Timberwolves. Pioneer. Warrior 70.
He'll look to throw it. Connects on the
So
crosser.
he throw the ball through
And he
people
stops just
then.
before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Right through the motherfucker.
In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's 1st down.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. Cougar 19. Bronco 80. Street. Ready.
One in his night. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
No, running the ball.
Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force and the defense wins out.
70 Lions. Panther 60. Mustang 19.
Here he is to throw. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
On the ball now.
The Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and
70.
7.
Cowboy 80.
Here he is to throw. And he breaks the tie. That's going to win this game. Brock, touchdown. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. So no return this time. This is going to go for a touchback, Brock. Let's see what they do with this final snap. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Nice instruction. Tonight.
Shotgun snap to Fields.
Yeah, look.
And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So beneath the chorus of Fly, Eagles Fly, it's a win for the Eagles.
Yes, I saw it. Bye, baby.